Hey everyone, so we're outside my door and I'm gonna give you a tour of my room, so let's go in. So this is just a quick overview of my room when you walk in from the door. So here's the door that we just walked in through, and then the view of when the door is closed. So I'm gonna start here behind my door. I have this mirror here, and it's actually like a jewelry storage, so it opens up and there's all my jewelry inside. So I want to show you guys that in a separate video, so I'm not going to open it up right now, but this is just what it looks like, and it matches all my furniture. And then you're probably going to wonder what these circle things are here. They are from the old mirror that used to be here, and it was like from IKEA, and they kind of like stuck on the wall. It's hard to explain, but those are left over from that. And then right here I just have a chair. This chair usually has like a bunch of laundry on it that needs to be put away, but I cleaned my room for you guys, so it's like especially clean. So now here, this is the wall that we are looking at. This is my closet, and again, I want to do a separate tour on my closet because it's a small closet, and I want to show you guys how I'm able to utilize all that space. So then we're looking at this wall that has my bed on it. So then up here I have these two signs, and these are from HomeSense, I think. Like, I got them a while ago, but I like them because they kind of match the design of my comforter. And they say love and laugh, which is really pretty. And then here I have my nightstand, and yeah, it's pretty simple. On the side here I have a bag of knitting stuff because lately I've been into knitting, and I've knit 2 scarves so far, which is really weird because it's summertime, but yeah, I've been knitting because I have lots of time. This blank wall right here is where I used to film my videos when it was against a blank wall, so that's a little behind the scene tip. So then here I have some books. I'm not a huge reader, so like these are the only books I own. The Book of Awesome is like a really great book. I think you guys should read it. And then I have a few Pretty Little Liars books that I've read. And then up here I have a pack of baby wipes that's pretty much done. I have a lotion, aloe for after sunburn, and my favorite perfume, which is Twilight Woods. Here, this is like a little light, kind of like a religious thing. And then here I have a lamp that's a little broken. The cover for it kind of broke one day, but I just flip it like that so you can't tell that it's broken. Here I have my alarm clock, and then a coaster that I just put my drinks on whenever I'm going to drink something while I'm in my bed, because I don't want to leave a ring on my furniture. Then here in the top drawer, here I have bras, underwear, and socks, and they go in order from like what you would put on your body. So like on top you would put your bra, and then you put your underwear in the middle, and then you would put your socks on your feet. So I guess that's a little bit OCD, but anyways, here's a view of my bed. All my bedding is from Sears a really long time ago, so I don't think you would be able to find it anymore, but I really love it because it's a plum purple, and I don't know, I feel like it's really my style, so I really like my bedding. I have a like double or full bed, if you're wondering, and then just some pillows to match. So then over here, oh, and there's like nothing really above my bed because I don't like my walls to be too cluttered. If you notice, I don't really have many things hanging on my walls. So anyways, moving on, here on the other side of my bed, I have a shoe holder, like a shoe shelf, and a tissue box on top. So these are just some of the shoes that I wear like not every day, because all my everyday shoes are downstairs. So yeah, that's pretty much my shoes. And then this is the little thing that you put on your lap so that you can have your laptop on top, but I don't use it too often, but my mom bought it because she always gets mad that I put my laptop on my lap. Here I have this little ottoman, and this is what I sit on when I film my videos. I move it in the corner here, and then this is kind of the view that you get when I film my videos. So then moving on to these walls, they're kind of shaped a little bit odd, but I have these 3 big windows that I really love because they provide a lot of light for my room. And then I just have these curtains that my mom made. The lighting has got weird because I'm facing a window, so you can't see them too well, but this is just what they look like. They actually matched my other bedding better, but they still go with the neutral tones of my room. And yes, so then we have this window. And then we have my desk here. So this is an overview of my desk. It's a glass desk from Staples, and here I just have my MacBook, and I have this leather chair. So then up here in this pink container that I got from IKEA is just a bunch of like electronic cords. I have an extra camera for filming, like all my chargers for my cameras, and this is the camera case for the camera that I'm using right now. This is a picture frame that I have of my friends, and then this is my boyfriend and I, and then here I have a bunch of like pens and pencils, and then my locks for my locker, but it's summertime, so obviously I have them at home. And then beside it here, there's not really any storage in this desk besides this little pull-out drawer. It's not really a drawer, it's for your keyboard, but I don't have a desktop computer anymore. I moved it to the basement once I got my laptop. So in here I just keep my scrapbook that I'm working on, and then I have a photo album and a bunch of photos that I'm using in my scrapbook. So that's all that's in there. I just tuck it away. And then underneath my desk here I have these 2 magnets, and then this little locker mirror that I made when I was in grade 9. And I think it's really cool because I painted it with nail polish. It used to be just a plain purple frame, and then I decorated it with all this nail polish. So I keep this in my locker every year. Thank God it hasn't broken, and I've had it since grade 9, and now I'm going into grade 12. But yeah, so now it's summertime, so obviously I don't have a locker, but this is what I bring to school, and I keep my locker in my locker every year. So then here I have this little pink storage bin. Again, the pink, it used to match my old room, like all my old room decor, but well, still kind of works. I like pink. So here I have a little filing folder thing that I use for all my important papers and some school papers and stuff like that. Here I have my 2 yearbooks for the 2 years that I've been in high school for 3 years. I'm going into my 4th year, which is my senior year, but I only have 2 yearbooks right now because we always get our yearbooks in September when we go back to school. So I'll be getting my 3rd yearbook then, so that's why I only have 2. Then I have some magazines in this little folder thing, and it matches the pink one that I keep my cords in, so they're both from IKEA. And then I have a fake rose right there. So I'll show you guys what's in each drawer. So this top drawer here, the drawers kind of get a little bit stuck, so here I just have a bunch of like extra school supplies and things that I'll need when I'm doing my homework at my desk. And these containers are actually empty cookie box containers. So once you finish a box of cookies, you can use them to organize inside your drawers, which I think is a really good idea. And I mentioned it in my makeup collection video, so if you haven't seen that video, you can go check it out and hear more about how to use your cookie container for storage. These drawers are horrible. They don't really close well. This one's alright. This is just all my extra lined paper for school, and I think there's a few like little folders underneath, but there's lined paper, graph paper, all kinds of paper here. Now these next drawers are a little bit bigger and again hard to pull out. Here again I just have like extra, I think there's like pens and pencils in here. Then there's just like markers, pencil crayons, stuff like that, just anything you would need for school and doing homework. And then in this bottom drawer, it's the hardest to pull out. Ugh. There is my old portable DVD player that I really don't use anymore because the battery doesn't hold long. and I usually just play DVDs off of my laptop, but before I got my laptop, this is what I would use all the time. Then moving up on this wall, I have 2 dried up roses that I hung upside down to dry, and I think they're really pretty, and they're kind of like decoration in my room, and the colors of them kind of match the theme of my room, so I like these and I like to keep my roses. So then moving on to my dresser, we're almost done this room tour. So then here on my dresser, I have this plate with my perfumes on it. Well, perfumes and body sprays and lotions and stuff. So here's a pink one, a Dove one that has self-tanner in it, Twilight Woods, my favorite from Bath & Body Works. This is Japanese Cherry Blossom, my deodorant, makeup remover, pink one. Oh, the name is on this side. This is Pink with a Splash, Fresh and Clean. Then I have these Secret sprays, Dove sprays, another Secret one. It's more Bath & Body Works stuff in Sweet Pea. Then behind here, I just have these little things that I've had since I was a baby, and then this little like rhinestone clock that doesn't even work anymore. I don't know why I still have that, because I think it's pretty, I guess. And then I have my makeup brushes in this cup. And then moving them over, I have a little makeup bag that doesn't have anything in it, but like if I'm going traveling and I need it quickly, I keep it up here on my dresser. And then I have my 2 little makeup eyeshadow palettes that I got at IMATS last year. And then here I have my Biore nose strips. Then here I have Spectro cleansing pads. And then this is the old container of one, and I keep, let's see if I can open this with one hand. In here I just keep some homemade bracelets that I made. I made this cool one, and just like ones that you can make out of string. So that's where I just store them all. I reused the empty container. And this is just my moisturizer. I've talked about it in a million videos. So then moving on, I have these little Trinket boxes that I keep like hair ties and hair clips here. They're just for easy access, and I got these from Claire's like a million years ago. I used to collect them with my friends. We used to all get them for loot bags for like parties and stuff. So here I just have some coins and a hair clip. I don't really know why. Then I have some of my nicer jewelry here that I don't keep in my jewelry cabinet thing. So I just have like my Pandora watch, my Pandora ring, some Tiffany jewelry, my Pandora bracelet, and then I have some nice necklaces down here. So then moving on, here I have a Bath & Body Works candle in Passion Flower, which is like my favorite. And then on top I have this dog keychain, and I think it's really funny and cute, but I don't really know what else to do with it than just keep it in my room. So okay. It's so funny. These little like string things that's attached to it, they like shake when it vibrates. It's really funny. Anyways, here I have this like whole picture frame thing that I got from prom when I went with my boyfriend in June. Up here, I didn't really show you, but on my mirror I have this photo booth picture, this picture strip that I got with my friends at the mall. And then up here I have a signed picture of Miley Cyrus and Ashley Tisdale. So, and then I have this giant mirror, which I think is really fun, and it's really convenient because I get to do my makeup up here. But anyways, then here I have my phone and my iPod. Oh, and a garbage can. But anyways, I'm gonna step back and show you guys what's in every drawer. So in this first one up here, I just have a bunch of junk, like a ton of sunglasses, some headbands, some empty jewelry boxes, some gum, a tissue package, like just random stuff. Whenever you don't know where to put something, you just put it in that drawer. And then here I have my makeup. You guys have seen my makeup collection video. If you haven't, I will link it on the screen and below so you guys can go check it out. Then this drawer is pajamas. And then this drawer, oops, is just a bunch of like big baggy t-shirts and like workout shirts. So any like school t-shirts that I get, I just throw them all in this drawer. And I have so many. There's like layers and layers and layers of shirts. I have way too many big baggy t-shirts. I just wear them to like sleep in and stuff anyways. So anyways, those collect in that drawer. Then moving on to this middle section here. This top drawer, again, it has some more junk. I keep like coupons. I have a BlackBerry case, all those little buttons that come with shirts and jeans, like extra buttons. I have a necklace and some random stuff in here. Don't go in that drawer too often. Here I don't go into that often either. It's kind of a mess, but I have a picture album, some makeup bags, a bump it, a little lantern, just random stuff in there. It actually goes like way deep. It's a really handy little cupboard. And then in here I have long sleeve shirts, and I try to kind of coordinate them by color. So I have all my pink ones there, and then I have like brown and whatever colors here, but like gray and white and whatever. So those are long sleeve shirts. Moving on to this little last section of drawers. I have up top, I have bathing suits, then I have goggles, and then I have scarves, and again they're like layered because I have way too many scarves. I don't even wear scarves that often, which is really like sad. And then here I have tank tops and bandeaus. And then here, another drawer full of t-shirts. Again, they're just like layered. But I tried to sort them by color, so here I have like black and like darker colors, and underneath I have all my brighter colors. And then here I have not really t-shirts, but not really like shirts that need to be hung up. So I have like tube tops and like loose fitting shirts. I don't really know what to describe this as, but they're just shirts that are not t-shirts and not shirts that need to be hung up. So, and not long sleeve. So yeah. So that's about it for my room tour. I'm just giving you guys another quick little overview of my room. I hope this video wasn't too long. I tried to go into detail, but I left out a couple things like my closet and my jewelry storage because I knew that that stuff would take forever. So yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed my room tour, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.